Okay, let me address some things that I've seen in the comments section. No, I am no longer in her child's life. She made that crystal clear once we fell out about everything that she did not want me in her child's life. And that's her child. She has every right to feel that way. She's going to have to answer to that. Me, on the other hand, I still was going to do my due diligence as a godmom and still be there for the child because the child didn't do nothing. The mother did. So I wasn't going to do that. So I was definitely hurt by that situation as well. And she knew to do no contact because she knew that she was going to have to address the situation at hand and what she did. And it wouldn't be pretty. So I'm not the type of person to sweep things under the rug or anything like that. And yeah, you're going to have to stand on what you did. But when people don't want to take accountability, they don't want to address the situation at hand. They just want to move on like nothing ever happened. And that wouldn't have been the case either way. And like I said, that's her child. She has every right to do that. So I let her do that. I don't have no kids. I don't have to go as hard. So yeah, that's just what it is. Another thing, we did not know that she was pregnant at the time that we were doing the purple flowers. And I wasn't aware until 6 weeks after the Christmas break. I decided to come home for a mental health from Job Corps because I was going through it with the girls on campus because they was hating on your girl. Yeah, but that's the story for another day. It was heavy on the hate. And so I just wanted to come home and just take a mental health weekend. And I did. And my mom was like, I got to tell you something about Pam. And I'm just like, what? So she ended up telling me, like, Pam is pregnant. And I was like, you're lying. We was just with her a few weeks ago. Like, what are you talking about? And she was like, Brandy, I just ran into her at Walgreens. She's very much pregnant with a stomach. And I'm like, that don't even make no sense because I was just with her. She was skinny and petite at the time. No shade. At that time, she was. Body was petite, but she was little. You know what I'm saying? So I learned, when you're little and you're carrying, it could take a while for you to show. That's what she was going through at the time. So I went to her house. I seen a full belly, and I'm like, whoa, what? Like, Shorty knew what she was having and everything. Like, so if I was aware that was happening, that was going on, I would have been like, absolutely not. I'm the mom out of my friend group. Any of my friends will tell you. Like, I would be like, we don't got to do this. We don't got to get in a hotel. We could be at home. Like, bringing the New Year's together. Like, I would never have allowed that. But she knew. And I don't want to get too deep into zodiac signs, but as a friend, and of course she was a Gemini, like one thing about her, like if she would do things sneaky and then tell me when it's too late and the damage is already done. I hated that so bad. Like, and I'm just like, that was just so annoying. And I'm just like, we could have avoided so much, but it is what it is. Like, you can't cry over spilled milk, So that's what happened. Yeah. Yes, me and her got into it really, really bad. She didn't answer the phone when I was calling her, blowing her up. So yeah, I was texting her like, and yeah, we got into it. I seen the messages on Snapchat and, it was a bunch of emojis. At that time, you couldn't see what he said because he didn't save his replies. You just seen the things that she said because I was looking at the Snapchat from his phone. So I couldn't see everything that he said. And I know a lot of y'all like, I would have been in jail. I would have been this. I would have been that. I always said that type of stuff too. But when I actually seen it, I was in total shock. Like, my first initial thought wasn't to fight her. You know how you get heartbroken from a man and you're just torn? That's how I felt. Like, I felt like I was so hurt, y'all. Like, I was crying really, really hard. Like, I could not believe everything was going on. Yes, the next day I did want to fight. Yes, it didn't happen. But, yeah. I'm happy I did not fight her, though. He wasn't worth it. She wasn't worth it, And y'all have to understand also, this happened when I was 20 years old. I'm 30. I'm not that same girl anymore. Like, I moved to a different state. I'm in a completely new relationship. It's not new, but I'm in a completely different relationship. I'm well put up. I'm well taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Like, my life is great. I can tell this story today without feeling away or being upset about it because I did the inner work like a real woman should. I healed from that. Absolutely. My life is great. If I didn't go through the things I went through then, I wouldn't be the woman I am today. I always had discernment back then. I just didn't use it. I wasn't green. I was naive. Now, baby, this mind is sharper than a whistle. I see it coming before it comes.